Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a cheesy meatball sub casserole. Starting off with 1.5 cups of cubed bread. I'm going to soak it in 1/2 cup of milk. After 10 minutes, the bread has soaked up all the milk, and I'll be adding in 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Once those are well combined, it gets added into 2 pounds of ground beef, along with 1 lightly beaten egg, and then 1/2 cup of shredded mozzarella and 1/2 cup of shredded parm. Now that I have my meatball mix all put together, I'm just using a cookie scoop to form the meatballs. Once all the meatballs are rolled out, they're going to go into a 400-degree oven where they're going to bake for 20 minutes. I went ahead and sliced up a loaf of French bread into about 1/2-inch size pieces, and I've gone ahead and laid them out in my 9 by 13-inch casserole dish. And I'm just going to lightly brush the pieces with a little bit of olive oil. Now that I have these all oiled up, I'm going to place them into a 400-degree oven where I'm going to let them bake for 5 minutes to toast up. Once the meatballs were done cooking, I went ahead and transferred them over to a plate. I've also got the toasted bread. And here I've got 30 ounces of homemade marinara, though jarred sauce would work here too. I'm going to go ahead and pour about half of this over atop the toasted bread. Once the marinara is spread out, I'll go ahead and start placing my meatballs. I'm putting roughly 2 to 3 meatballs per slice of bread. Once all the meatballs are in, I'll top it off with the remainder of my marinara. And lastly, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. This is now ready to go into a 400-degree preheated oven where it's going to bake for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the cheese is melted. When the casserole came out of the oven, I did let it sit up for about 10 minutes, and then I garnished it off with a little freshly torn basil. And now all I have left to do is dive in and try it out. I really appreciate that the bread has retained some of its toastiness, especially around the edges and on the bottom. It gives you a nice satisfying crunch whenever you get a piece that includes any of that part. The meatballs are really well seasoned. I do wish it had just a tiny bit more cheese, but that's personal preference. Overall, I think this is a really fun take on a meatball hoagie. But that is going to be it for me for the day. If you've enjoyed this video, leave me a comment down below. If you tried this recipe out, let me know how it turned out for you. And as always, thank you all so very much for joining me today. I've been Valkyr. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I see you in the next one.